Like, I want to go and explore the island, but I've made my decision.
Spending 24/7 with the love of your life is pretty great.
I'm all the way up.
But there's the dark side that all sailing couples will understand.
They say they usually don't let visitors do this.
There are rocks there.
Okay.
There are rocks to the left side. Straight in the center.
But where's the rum?
Oh.
This is Joel. Together with Tony and Jared, he gave up everything to buy a sailboat and go on the adventure of a lifetime. But after a death-defying sail to Cuba, he found himself alone.
Wish me luck on this adventure.
When Michael finished school, I asked her to sail with me and she agreed. Together, we explored the Bahamas, rescued a dismasted boat, sailed through a tropical storm, battled parasites and fiberglass for a year in the boatyard, adopted an orphan puppy, survived a hurricane, sailed across the Caribbean Sea, and fell madly in love.
Bums on a Boat is about having the courage to go for it, to make mistakes and commit to a dream. Subscribe and join us each week as we improvise, adapt, and overcome.
Hello everybody. This is going to be a little bit interesting today because we're gonna have to leave Michael in the dust here. We have a tour guide who's basically, he's just been here for a long time. Ricky. He's been here a little too long, him and Simone. They thought they were gonna leave a long time ago, but anyways, it happens when you're cruising. So the good news is he's already explored this entire island, so he knows the ins and outs. So we got an inside man there, inside horse. Michael, did you want to say anything before we take off?
About today?
Yeah.
So the reality is, ever since I found out about my childhood friend that died, it's been impacting me in really interesting ways. My emotions are just like bubbling a lot closer to the surface than normal. And I just find myself breaking down at weird, seemingly unrelated moments. Like, there is a lot going on, a lot to do in the last few days before we're flying out. And I have some work to do today, which is why I'm staying behind. But it's like the frustration, which isn't really like that big of a deal at all. Like, I want to go and explore the island, but I've made my decision and I've decided that what I'm going to stay behind and work on, the curriculum for this amazing, brilliant course that I'm offering, is more important to me. And then it's just weird how the frustration of like wanting to be two places at once just like manifests as me like having a complete breakdown and crying and just like trying to process all of the emotions that I'm experiencing along with everything else that's going on in life right now. And I'm not typically very good at processing emotions anyway. I tend to just bottle things up and like try to hold back like I'm doing right now. So I'm just trying to work on really becoming aware of what I'm experiencing and accepting it and allowing these emotions, this energy, emotion to just run through my body and be expressed. But damn, it's hard. It doesn't feel so good, you know? So I just wanted to share with you this experience that I'm having right now. And I'm sorry, I feel like I need to apologize because I do want to go on this this moped trip and explore the island, but that's just not where I'm at right now. There's things that are more important, like my curriculum, my incredible clients that I'm excited to serve, and just really processing my emotional state at this moment. So I know you guys are going to have an awesome time with Joel. He's going to bring the energy and the fun, and there's going to be so many cool things to see and do, like monkeys, like waterfalls. You might even go to the chocolate factory. It's going to be amazing. So enjoy the episode, have a great time, and I will catch up with you guys when Joel gets back. Much love to you all. Bye.
We're on the island of Grenada, and we're going way up into the mountains to explore the deep interior for the first time. So we're stopping to get some bananas. It sounds like that is going to be the way to attract the monkeys to you.
Nature reserve.
We're gonna have to dock Ricky on TripAdvisor for this one, guys. I think he got turned around. He's just double checking right now. Mangoes for the monkeys. Wow, it's starting to get beautiful. We're getting out of the city, if you could call it that. I mean, we're on the island down there, but as we are climbing, which we've been climbing for a while now, so we're getting pretty high up. I'm all the way up. And yeah, it's starting to become a scenic, beautiful ride. Etang. Grand Etang. So we were at 1,910 feet, but we went down a little bit.
Yeah, 2 feet.
So we're probably at 1,897 feet exactly right now. This is basically a mission to see monkeys, right?
Yep.
Hang out with monkeys, feed monkeys, and take one home with us if we're lucky. Ooh, ooh. Ah, ah, ah! You see one? Apparently we walk with bananas, we make monkey sounds, and we have mangoes and bananas, and I think we're trying to put the vibes out so the monkeys will come to us. Let's take notes from Simone. Here. She's already seen the monkeys, so she knows what they sound like.
But I can't remember how they sound like.
Let's hear that. You just did it.
It's either like a woof, 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 woof. Or what was the other one that you did, hon? Ha ha ha.
You don't want to put my sounds on camera.
What's the sound?
I don't want to put my sounds on camera.
I haven't heard them, so I can guess, but I mean, I think once we hear one, we'll be able to. I'm pretty good at impersonating animal sounds.
Dude, that's what they sell you at Disneyland. I've managed to find one monkey at least, so I'm just going to try and feed him this banana. The only one we've been able to see, but I think it's a new species, long hair American style monkey. It's right there. I'm just going to chuck this banana at him. Bastard's bad at catching.
Banana.
He's coming for the banana.
I don't think his arms work very well because I chucked it at him, he just missed it.
Guys, I think we struck out on the monkeys, so I had to be one. Just so you guys at least saw something cool. Thanks, Ricky. That was a direct hit.
Was it?
Yeah. I froze. I didn't know what to do. Do I catch it?
The banana to come out.
All right, someone's coming. Checked with somebody who appears to live around here, and he said he hasn't seen the monkeys in 2 days.
Grand Etang is no zoo, so there are no guarantees you'll see monkeys. We're gonna have to try again another time. We've given up on the monkeys. We're pretty sure we're gonna be able to see the waterfall though. So there's actually a 50-foot cliff right behind us. They don't allow visitors to jump, unfortunately. All right, we talked the jumper into letting me jump. He's nervous. He's not really liking it, but I talked him into it, so we're gonna do this. Let's go, baby. Simone's gonna capture the action, right?
I'm gonna be the videographer.
Whew, my heart's beating, guys. They say they usually don't let visitors do this, but you know, you just gotta talk to people, be real, be confident. I jump off cliffs a lot. I feel pretty good. We're gonna get the jumper's name. They've been calling him the jumper. Woo-wee! It's a pretty big one, guys. The thing about it is there's no visibility in the water. You don't know where you're landing. It's 50 feet. What's your name? They call you the jumper, but I don't know your name. Ricky.
Yeah.
All right, Ricky.
Ricky. Ricky the jumper.
Ricky the jumper. Everybody say thank you, Ricky the jumper, for letting Joel do this.
Right. Use 1 in a million. Because I don't, since I get back, I don't normally take visitors up because, you know, I want to be careful with my job, you know, because I've been home for, almost 2 years, so it's a challenge, you know.
Yeah.
So I want to be very careful. When we get up there, safety first.
Okay.
So you follow my demonstration, everything is going to be fine.
Okay,
No
Ricky.
jump, it's just a step.
Okay.
All right?
I got it.
Okay?
Okay.
Careful, all right?
Okay.
So there's no need to jump, right?
Okay.
All within that area there, there are rocks there.
Okay.
There are rocks to the left side.
Okay.
And then there's just that hole right here.
Okay. So can you point out where you're gonna try to land?
Right. So you see I'm gonna stand here like this.
Okay.
I'm facing the eucalyptus tree.
Okay.
Right in here. Right? And I just want you to drop straight in there. Through the leaves you're going.
Through the leaves.
You would not hold up.
Okay.
So you're gonna go all the way straight in, right?
Straight through the leaves.
Just before you make contact with the water, try to hold yourself up a little bit. But you go straight in. Pencil.
Pencil.
Yeah, just go straight in, right?
Okay.
So you don't want to bang into the leaves or into the sand, okay?
Okay.
You good?
I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm amped. I'm amped, but I live for this. I promise you, Ricky.
All right. All right, so you're going to stand right here. You see how I'm standing?
Now I'm gonna let you get out of the way first.
Right, so you see how I'm standing, right?
Yep.
You see my posture?
I do.
Okay?
You're square with the eucalyptus.
Right.
Okay.
Okay? So I want you to go straight in. No jump.
Okay.
Step.
Okay.
No jump. Step, okay?
Yes, sir.
Ready? All right, let's go. Just step, all right? Step
Okay.
straight in. Straight in, step. Ooh. Ready?
Joel is a nutso.
Little fucking Tarzan.
Nutso Joel.
I'm amped up. A little water in my nose.
Okay, man.
Thank you. It's good.
All right, that's
Ricky the jumper, everybody.
all right. So I'm gonna go get you.
Thank you so much.
And we'll recover.
I got a little water in my nose. Plus, I think I'm amped up. But really, I get water in my nose, guys. That was crazy. That was fun. That was really fun. Thank you, Simone, for filming. For all of our viewers, we wouldn't have been able to get that shot because Michael's out of the game today. But she's all good. And I feel alive!
We continued on with our exploration of Grenada. Now the mission is to learn what we can about the history of rum here on the island. But if I'm being honest with you and myself, this is where our episode kind of takes a nosedive. I was really doing my best to engage you and to make interesting content. But now going through the footage, it is clear that my ideas were actually pretty terrible.
I'm gonna show you a few things here and have you guys guess where we're at before I let you know. So this is old.
My mind must have been elsewhere.
Where's the rum?
Because I really wasn't making a lot of sense.
We came to the Clark's Court Distillery and we got a tour. They made an exception. So this is mainly sugar cane, old school history. We're doing the tour. I'll catch you out.
I aimlessly filmed old machinery and stated the obvious a few times.
All of this is just here for history. It's not being used. The big wheel there, I'm sure, was used for something as well.
It proved challenging to create a quality episode without Michael being involved.
You guys ever smell molasses? It's a little bit like Dookie.
But sometimes Jordan had to play without Pippin, or Luigi loses all of his lives and Mario has to finish the level on his own. These things happen and you just do your best.
We've learned that white sugar is not natural. They add like food safe additives to make it white.
We had a little fact check. Dave actually built sugar mills and he said you can get white sugar naturally by refining it over and over and over again. So there is some natural white sugar apparently, and also other white sugar will have bleach in it. At least I had one more trick up my sleeve. When all else fails, do something crazy. We're gonna go all the way. We're gonna try the white ball, 75%.
Don't shut the roll.
This
Leave it
is-
alone so I can give it a touch.
Did you say the strongest rum in the world, or is there
This number 5.
number 5?
Yeah.
Oh.
And the reason it's ranked number 5, despite this one alcohol content is higher, is because we cannot export this one.
Oh, they can't export it, so this is technically higher
Yeah.
percentage. Oh, okay.
That's pretty smooth. Eh?
I'm afraid, guys, but I'm gonna go for it. Let you
Take a
know.
little sip. Oh, you smash it all. What is that? That's spicy. Tastes this spicy.
Takes your breath away.
Does it?
Oh, so kind of. My God.
That's good.
Oh.
That's like sweet.
This is pretty good. But
Oh, she didn't give me a lot. It was a tiny amount. I just shot it, but.
It's normal. Whew.
Oh.
I've actually never been to a rum tasting. I don't know how they work. I thought, you know, she gave me such a tiny amount. I didn't even hear Ricky in the background saying, just a little, so I could try some. I said, no, did the whole thing. Oh,
Live to
it
regret
was
it.
the worst decision of my life. No, I probably made worse, but I think I needed the shot and I was slowly dying inside. But I have to thank Ricky and Simone from Sailing Lady Africa YouTube channel. If you haven't heard of them, check them out. They are amazing people. And Lance and Dave are also from South Africa. So it was one American with 4 South Africans out there. That was pretty fun.
But I think ultimately we both did what we needed to do and made the decisions that was best for ourselves. I really wanted to go exploring, but of course my curriculum was much more important to me, so that's why I made the decision that I did, and it turned out amazing. Thank you for asking. And as a bonus, I was able to really process my emotions, spend some time alone, and just let the feelings run through me, feel it, let it go, process, and now I'm at a much more stable place
emotionally. So that's good for all of us.
That's good for you and me and Michael and everybody.
Yeah.
Can anybody out there relate with being on your own out of nowhere? Your partner in crime, whether it's working together or a teammate is just out of the game and you have to continue forward alone.
Batman without Robin.
Exactly.
Mario without Luigi.
Have you guys been there? If so,
What's that been like?
what did
for
it look
you?
like and how did you make it through it? I think
Let us know.
it's a little challenging.
One of the things, especially if you're part of a couple and you're living and sailing on your boat, you'll understand that there gets to be a point where, like, I don't want to call it codependence, but
But it's codependency.
But you rely on each other.
It's unhealthy amount of codependency that happens in the boat life, and it's nice, but yeah, it's clear to see that
when you're apart,
there's going to be separation anxiety, and there's
really
a lot of
becomes
issues
clear.
that I'm sure we have built up by living together
Yeah.
on a tiny boat for so long.
So just let us
but
know.
we're going to be okay, I think. I think we're going to make it.
We're gonna make it.
Yeah, so subscribe to see us make it and survive our codependency issues and our, social disorders and all the stuff we have going on.
Oh, stop it.
And enjoy the ride and hit that like button because we gave it our best anyway, and say, hey, at least you gave it your best.
Yeah.
And thank you for the laughs, Joel. And thank you, Ricky, for letting Joel jump. And thank you, Sailing Lady Africa, for helping Joel make a cool episode, and Lance and Dave.
And guys, we have a pretty freaking cool surprise to share with you next week, so stay tuned for that. All right, I'm not going to say any more. Bye.
These are the tales of BOAB.
Bones on a boat.